Hi scholars, it's Miss Edwards and welcome to lesson 6.2, solving proportions. So today we're solving proportions because with this unit with similarity, there are two things that make figures similar. One, it's the same shape, and two, they have proportional sides. And so we need to know how to do this in order for us to solve for the next lesson. So let's look at how to solve proportions. So actually first, what is a proportion? Just like last time, we said it's an equation in which two ratios or fractions are set equal to each other. And now to solve them, we are going to use something called cross products, or basically butterfly. So what that means is we take the diagonal of our proportion here and we multiply it. So that would be 4 times x, and then we set that equal to the other diagonal, which is 8 and 10. So that 4x is going to be equal to 10 times 8, 8 times 10. And then you can solve that to get x equals 20. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's look at example 1. So to solve this, first we're going to draw our first wing, which is 3 and 10. So we're going to put 3 times 10. And that's going to be equal to the other wing, which is 4 times x. 3 times 10 is 30. 4 times x is just 4x. Whenever we have a number and a variable, we just put them together. And now to solve for x, I'm going to divide both sides by 4. And so that gives me x is equal to 30 divided by 4 is 7.5. And just use your calculator for the last part. Now for number 2, same thing. So first, butterfly wing. So x times 8. Second wing is going to be 3 times 6. So now x times 8 is just 8x, and 3 times 6 is just 18. Now I can solve for x by dividing by 8, both sides. And then I use my calculator. So 18 divided by 8 is equal to 2.25. So again, just to recap, we're going to draw our wing, we're going to multiply, we're going to draw our other butterfly wing, multiply that, they're going to be equal to each other, and then we can solve for x by dividing our final step. So go ahead and pause, go ahead and try 3 and 4, and I'll check in with you in a second. All right, so first wing, you don't have to draw the wings every time, I'm just going to, but 7 times 8, and then m times 9. Now 7 times 8 is 56. M times m times 9, sorry, is 9m. I'm going to divide both sides by 9. That gives me m equals, m equals 50, oh my goodness, 56 divided by 9 is 6.2 repeating. Tablet is going a little crazy here. But that's m equals 6.2 repeating. All right, so now for number 4, I have another m times 9. And I have 7 times 4. So m times 9 is 9m. 7 times 4 is 28. And I divide both sides by 9 to get 28 divided by 9 is 3.1 repeating. Okay, so hopefully we don't have any questions. If we do, go ahead and find me or find Jesus. He can help you as well. But if not, let's keep it moving to this next part. So we're still just solving the proportion with butterfly. This time, though, there's a binomial, meaning there's two terms. So you're going to have to distribute first, and then you're going to go ahead and solve. It's going to be a two-step equation. So let's look at example number 5. So let's start with this wing. It doesn't matter what wing you start with. I'm going to do 7 times 2. And then the other wing is 8, and this entire thing down here. And so I usually been using a dot, right? But I can also use parentheses to show multiplying. So I'm going to show my multiplying here with these parentheses and see how I'm going to have to distribute. So first, 7 times 2 is 14. And now distribute means this 8 is multiplied to both terms in that parentheses. So 8 times m first is 8m. Bring down the minus, and then 8 times 3 as well. So it's going to be a 24. So see how you have to multiply 8 by both of these. It's not just 8m minus 3. It's 8m minus 24. And now I have a two-step equation. So I'm going to add 24 to both sides. I get 38 equals 8m. And then I divide both sides by 8. So 38 divided by 8 is 4.75. All right, let's try another example. So I have, the only difference between this one and the other one is there's now an a in both places. So I still have 9 times a, 10 parentheses, a minus 2. 9 times a is 9a. And now, again, I'm distributing. So 10 times a first, 10a. Bring the minus down. 10 times 2 is 20. Now I can draw my line. And now this time, I have variables on both sides. So how do I know what to do? So if I want a variable on one side and a number on the other, there's already a negative 20 on the right. So I have to have the variable on the left. So I have to cancel this 10a out. I'm going to do it on both sides. That's going to give me, so 9a minus 10a is negative 1a, which is just negative a. And then the negative 20 is still over here. See, now I have a variable on the left, number on the right, except it can't be a negative. So let's get rid of that by dividing by negative 1. So that leaves me with positive a equals positive 20. And that's my answer for that one. All right, so last example, then you're going to try number 8 by yourself. So with number 7, the only difference with this one between those last two are that there's 2 binomials. So you're going to have to distribute twice, basically. So first is n minus 7 times 10. I'm going to put the 10 first. And that's going to equal 5 times n minus 9. And now let's distribute. So 10 times n is 10n minus 10 times 7 is 70. Let's distribute this 5. So 5 times n is 5n minus 5 times 9 is 45. Now I can draw my line, and now I can decide what to do. Now I have a variable on both sides this time, so I can move either one. I'm going to choose the smaller one to keep my numbers positive. So I'm going to subtract 5n from both sides. That leaves me with 5n minus 70 is equal to negative 45. And now I have a two-step equation. So add 70 to both sides. That leaves me with 5n. 70 minus 45 is 25. And now I'm dividing both sides by 5. So n is equal to 5. So now go ahead and pause the video. Try number 8 on your own, and we'll review it in just a second. All right, so hopefully you've done number 8. So we're going to start off by multiplying 2 times k minus 10 is equal to 7 times k plus 10. Let's distribute both of these. So 2 times k is 2k minus 2 times 10 is 20. 7 times k is 7k plus, bring the plus down, 7 times 10 is 70. Now, I'm going to, again, start with a smaller variable. So I want to subtract 2k. That's going to leave me with negative 20 on the left, 5k plus 70 on the right. Now I have a two-step equation. Now I could subtract 70 to get negative 90 equals 5k. And I can divide both sides by 5 to get k is negative 18. So Now that we've done the solving proportions with the simple ones, also the ones with the binomials, please, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.